singing anyway, so.
Not sure why it's not coming through again. Oh well,
Yeah.
we're good.
All right, so we're gonna get started here, and I'm gonna go first, and then RJ will follow, and we'll carry on for an hour or so. And thank you all for coming. I'm gonna be doing a mix of old and new. This first song is called Cincinnati Night. It's kind of in honor of RJ and also of my brother and sister who were living in Cincinnati when I wrote the song. A long time ago, Cincinnati Night. Oh, I gotta remember to do this. I'm still working up my chops here. Here we go. Smoke sitting heavy on the Ohio River. Night sky lit up like an old cabaret. Out on the porch, leaning back in the shadows, there's two tired angels with a lot less to say. This whole world's my lover, gonna squeeze her real tight on a Cincinnati night. Only been here a day, but brothers and sisters make you feel like a window washed and seen through. There's a lone country fiddle crying out from the kitchen. It's so good when nothing is the right thing to do. This whole world's my lover, gonna squeeze her real tight on a Cincinnati night. There's good years before me and good years behind. Don't your loving flow easy when you got your peace of mind? Spaced out on the highway, I'm a Greyhound believer. Dayton and Pittsburgh left down the track. I dream Cincinnati lying dreamless behind me. I hear the night laughter calling me back. This whole world's my lover, gonna squeeze her real tight on a Cincinnati night. On a Cincinnati night. On a Cincinnati night.
Oh, yay.
Thank you.
Hear
Oh,
all
wait
the
a minute.
applause. I hear all the applause.
Let me see what I'm doing here. I'm supposed to be. Oh, yes.
We good?
Yeah.
You can tell me if you can't hear me, but I can't.
I can hear you just fine. RJ.
Cool. Well, thanks for inviting me. I'm
Yeah.
haven't played in forever. It feels like online show for sure, and it's time. It's time to get back out and dust off the boots. I want to start off with a new song that it's called "Once in a While." Smell the chicken in a frying pan. There's night crawlers in an old tin can. Kickball in the yard with the neighbors. Mowing grass, raking leaves. Time stood still on a sleepy street. We spent the winter wondering if spring was ever coming. And everybody's got their own way of dealing. Everybody's got their own style. All wrapped up in the art of healing. Take a step back once in a while. And how we get from A to Z is the question of the century. Riding on the backs of good intentions. Maybe it's you or maybe it's me, but I'll be damned if I can see any kind of good in your perfection. And everybody's got their own way of dealing. Everybody's got their own style. All wrapped up in the art of dealing. Take a step back once in a while. Step back into a child's eye. Ain't it good to be alive? Step back now and listen. It won't cost a dime. So here we are, what should we do? We're on this ledge, someone will choose who lives or dies or goes to heaven. And even in the middle of this night, when all feels lost, the stars still shine, giving me something I can't believe in. And everybody's got their own way of dealing, everybody's got their own style, all wrapped up in the art of healing. Take a step back. And everybody's got their own way of dealing. Everybody's got their own style. All wrapped up in the art of healing. Take a step back once in a while. Once in a while. Once in a I haven't figured out how to end this song. Once in a while.
Yeah.
Well, we've ended it now, right? It's done now.
Well, there you go. It's over. Just put up a little sign. It's over.
It's over. The song is ending now. Yeah. Sometimes you got to feel it out when it's a new song you haven't played
That's
really
right.
in
That's
front
right.
of people.
Yeah, and to a certain extent, it's how many repetitions do you want to do at the end?
Yeah, what feels good. Usually,
feels
the rule is 3, and then forget about it, no more. But
Yeah.
it's kind of how it feels, right?
Yeah,
Feels
kind
good.
of, that one kind of feels like a little, okay, we're stuck in this situation together. We gotta we got to either kill each other or get along, and those are the options, somewhere in between.
Right on, right on. Cool. Yes.
All right, so I'm going to first of all retune and do a song from my new album. I'm only going to do one of those tonight, but I have an album that's just out this spring. It's called Looking for the Light. And one thing that happened with this album is that I ended up learning about alternate tunings, and I tuned my guitar to Dadgad, and this tune jumped right out. So along with another 3 or 4.
Yeah, I just use this. Sometimes I do tune down, but I use the partial capo to do that
Well,
same
there
effect.
you go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're going to have to tell me about that later.
Oh,
So
sure, right on.
Anyway, here's a song called Call Back Your Soldiers. Call back your soldiers, they're fixing to die for a god or an oligarch's gain. There are too many damaged, too many gone, for reasons that mothers can never explain. Call back your lovers who whisper and cry and long for a stranger to kiss. There are predators lingering in the tall grass with potions of lies and promises of bliss. I lie awake in the night, wondering how this all began. Beauty and darkness collide all over and over again. Call back your children while there's still time, from the guns and the needles that wait. Lead them to harmony, teach them to rhyme, for the songs that they sing might just change our fate. Lead them to harmony, teach them to rhyme, for the songs that they sing might just change our fate. All right.
Unmuting myself.
Okay.
Nice. Very cool.
Thank you.
Guitar sounds nice and full. That's what Dadgad does for you, huh?
Yeah, it sure does. Yeah.
Feels good. I love, Dadgad is one of my favorite. It's just a feeling for me. That sound, that tuning is what, I don't know, kind of hits me right in the heart. Kind of enjoy that droning of like an E or something. A D low D sound, I guess it is. Let's see if I find the right capo.
Of course, you had to learn a whole new set of chords, but hey, take the rough with the smooth.
This is an older song that I enjoy playing a lot. It's off a record called One More Door. Wow, that's 2000. It was a while ago. 8 or 9. Wow. I'm throwing my money in a mason jar. I'm counting quarters, haven't saved a lot so far. But not to worry, 'cause I've just begun saving for a lifetime. Yes, I'm saving for love. I'm driving down the freeway in a fast lane track. Man giving me the finger, so I give him one back. And it's all over before I could think about the consequences, about anything. And I don't believe in war, and I don't believe in hate. And when I can't take anymore, something gives and then something breaks. Feeling so lonely now that you're gone. It's hard to find the answers when I just don't want to go on. Give me strength, give me peace, of anything you can. A strong dose of forgiveness, so I don't take it out on someone. And I don't believe in war, and I don't believe in hate. 'Cause when I can't take anymore, something gives and then something breaks. And I don't believe in hate, and I don't believe in war. 'Cause when I can't take anymore, something gives and then something breaks. Throwing my money in a mason jar, counting quarters, haven't saved a lot so far. But not to worry, 'cause I've just begun. I'm saving for a lifetime. Yes, I'm saving for love. Oh yes, I'm saving for love. La 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 la. Yes, I'm saving for love. La la la. I'm saving for love. Throwing my money in a mason jar. I'm counting quarters, haven't saved a lot so far. Know how to end that one. Sang it a few times. Yay. Thanks.
There you go. I was just going to say, yeah, that's a big advantage of playing something 1,000 times that you got to know how
You
to
know,
do it
but
by then.
I'm finding that during this whole past year that a lot of songs that I hear and that, you know, maybe I've written too, but then I sing them kind of mean something a little more different or stronger feeling, or just a little went down another path of meaning for me, which is all good, which is how I like to write anyway. I like to write in a very personal but universal way. So I'm not surprised that I have different feelings and about how this means to me now than a year ago. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And hopefully listeners as well as the writer can.
Yeah, I do.
Get different
I'm
things.
listening to
Yeah.
songs in new ways too, from
Yeah.
other folks. Learning new songs from it means something different now too.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
good. All right, so here we go. I'm going to do another Dadgad song here, which is not
Nice.
the relevant part of this. This is a brand new song too, so I don't know how to end it. Don't worry about it. But it's a very personal song, and it's sort of good news, bad news song. It celebrates. It has a title with a subtitle, which is not something we normally do, right? It's called Little Girls, and then in parentheses, Grandpa's Lament. So what I'm celebrating is my 3 granddaughters. I have a grandson too, and he's just little, so the 3 granddaughters are ready. And it's a wonderful thing. And at the same time, I'm kind of doing a little preemptive nostalgia for what I'll miss because I'll be gone by the time they reach maturity, you know. So good news, bad news, but the good news is best. So this is for my 3 granddaughters. It's called Little Girls, Grandpa's Lament. I know children grow, but how could I know? Children of children's delight. You begin every day, finding your way, raising your eyes to the light. Little girls now, you'll be women soon. You'll grow up and scatter, but what will that matter? I'll be in the moon. I'll be in the moon. What can I do to make it come true? Like the stories we read in a book. You're surrounded with love. It fits like a glove. You give it all back with a look. Little girls now, you'll be women soon. You grow up and scatter, but what will that matter? I'll be in the moon. I'll be in the moon. Laughing and singing and crying out loud, running and dancing as light as a cloud. Little girls now, you'll be women soon. You'll grow up and scatter, but what will that matter? I'll be in the moon. I'll be in the moon. I'll be in the moon.
Cool song.
Right.
I
Thank
really like it. I think, how old are your grandgirls?
3, 4, and 5.
Nice.
Yeah, all good ages. I think all.
Yeah, that's still a really good age. Yeah. Lots of time in for the good age still, I think, in there.
Yeah.
For the kids about after 12. They're adults now, you know, so
Yeah.
anyway.
Can't call them little girls anymore. That's for sure.
No. I have great nieces and nephews, so
Yeah.
a couple are still under 10, so I think they're 8 and 9. Or
So they're still paying attention to you, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah.
it's okay still to hang out a little bit.
Yeah.
A little out of tune, sorry. Okay. In the morning when I cry, I think about all that I am given. Think about everything I had, all the sweet and all the sad. And when I lie myself to sleep, hoping all will be forgiven, and I'll finally get some peace in the secrets of my dreams. And when the day should finally come, and I don't have the will for living, lay my tired body down, let there be singing all around. I sing a song for Ohio, and don't forget I love Colorado, all those Rocky Mountain highs. Man, it's almost good to die. 'Cause in the morning when I cry, I think about all that I am given, think about everything I have, all the good and all the bad. And when I lie myself to sleep, hoping all will be forgiven, and I'll finally get some peace in the secrets of my dreams. And I'll finally get some peace in the secrets of my dreams.
Yay.
Thanks.
Of course. Retuning. That's one thing about Dadgad. If you're actually retuning, you know what happens sometimes? Strings
now?
break. Strings break.
Oh, strings break?
Luckily, I happen to have another guitar in the house.
Oh, you have
so-
two. Okay, well, that helps a lot. You know, I sometimes, this guitar sounds really, really good in Dadgad.
Yeah.
And so I sometimes just leave it in an open tuning or a Dadgad, and I'm not a fan of taking 2 guitars to a show, though, so it's usually this
Yeah.
one is my road guitar. But I have a bourgeois, too, that I like a lot. It's a little bigger, and but this one sounds a lot better in DADGAD, so
Yeah.
if you
I know
got
it's
2 that
hard.
sound just as good, I don't blame you.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so those of you listening, I'm just going to put something briefly up on the screen for your edification. If you would like to contribute to the artists, this is the way you do it tonight. And I'll put it up there again, but I think it's fairly self-explanatory. Hopefully you're not intimidated by PayPal. Some people are, but it's the way part of the world goes around these days anyway. That would be great. But it's wonderful that you're there in any case. So I am now, with a brand new guitar, going to do something in French because I know RJ speaks French fluently, so I thought I would. RJ, I don't know whether that's true.
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui, okay. All
No,
right,
no.
that's- No, no.
No, no.
Well,
I am watching a really cool French show, though. I'm not sure what streaming platform it's on. It's called Call My Agent.
oh yes.
It's all in
Yeah.
French, and I've been watching movies that has subtitles a lot lately, either Hebrew, Shtizel, or unorthodox, or or something else. And you literally have to watch it. You can't just listen. So it's been fun. I still don't know any French, so sorry.
Well, my wife and I are actually watching that same series
Yeah,
in French.
yeah.
So, but that doesn't
It's
mean
fun.
we don't read the subtitles. It's all good.
Okay.
Anyway, here we go. But this particular song is not about Paris and those of you who haven't watched Call My Agent, it's one of those things. It's crazy. It's about actual known actors in France show up and do this agent actor thing, which is quite entertaining. Anyway, but this song is about kind of my second urban home these days, which is Montreal, for family reasons. But this song is not about that. It's about the Industrial Revolution in Quebec. I mean, the turn of the 19th, the 20th century, when all the farm boys and girls had to come to town and try and find factory jobs. Not easy. So in this song, you'll hear about death in childbirth, alcoholism, alienation, loss of family members, all that kind of stuff. So it's called Dans la Ville, in the city. Je suis venu dans la ville. Il n'y avait plus rien à la campagne. J'ai tant et tant perdu. Il fallait bien que je gagne quelques maudites pièces pour chauffer mes fesses dans la ville. Dans la ville. Ma pauvre mère est morte à son 10e enfant. On n'est pas plus heureux d'être des vivants dans cette basse misère qui écrase même la prière dans la ville. Dans la ville, j'ai même pas eu le temps de pleurer ma vieille. Il y a peut-être encore du bonheur au fond de cette bouteille. Mes frères sont tous partis, partis pour les États. J'ai plus rien entendu, ils m'écrivent pas. Ils savent non plus j'habite, que j'ai perdu ma petite dans la ville, dans la ville. Faudrait d'abord que je m'endorme avant de penser au réveil. Il y a peut-être encore du bonheur au fond de cette bouteille. Je vis dans la ville, il n'y a plus rien à la campagne. J'ai tant et tant perdu, il faut bien que je gagne quelques maudites pièces pour chauffer mes fesses dans la ville, dans la ville, dans la ville.
Didn't understand, but you relayed the emotional
Yeah,
part, so it's
Yeah.
universal, right? It's
it's kind of
Very cool.
hard living type of song, you know,
yeah.
in French at the beginning of the 20th century.
Well, this is from the last record that I have a couple years ago. Gosh, time flies now. Where what year was it? 2019? Gosh, I don't know. But here's where this capo comes into effect, where it sort of sounds like Dadgad. But you don't have to retune. Not like you did anyway. And it's the title of my last recording. I keep asking myself these questions, rolling round like a rock in my head. Should I be worried about tomorrow? Well, I'm stuck in this cloud instead. I gotta figure out where I'm going. Maybe I'm not going anywhere. Are these miles that I ride, lives that I drive, just a hopeless love affair? 'Cause what if this is all there is? What if this is all the love I'm ever gonna give? And the ladder that I'm on, I'm standing on the highest rung I'm ever gonna stand. What if this is all there is? All the blood and the sweat and the crying, surely my cup is overfilled. But I just can't keep up, so I'm counting on luck to soak up all the good that I spill. And I know this might sound crazy, but for me it rings so true. One song at a time is doing me just fine, and who knows, I might pull this through. But what if this is all there is? What if this is all the love I'm ever gonna give? And the ladder that I'm on, I'm standing on the highest rung I'm ever gonna stand. Living for now is what I do best. It's a family mystery. It might take my whole life to get it just right before I finally believe that my world fits perfectly. What if this is all there is? What if this is all the love I'm ever gonna give? and the ladder that I'm on, standing on the highest rung I'm ever gonna stand. What if this is all there is? What if this is all there is? What if this is all there is?
Yeah, I really like that song.
Thank you. So that's in a
Yeah.
dad-gad voicing, but not a tuning. So got the little
Yeah.
double little capos on there, partial.
It totally sounds very dad-gaddy.
Yeah, this just covers 3 strings.
Okay. Okay.
So
Beautiful.
anywho, I love my partial capo.
Yeah. So you've got a whole capo on there and a partial capo.
Yeah, because
It's
I
capo
always,
wars,
I very
yeah.
rarely play without a capo at all. But you just, in intervals of 2, it kind of, some people play at 4, and you can turn them around and it covers different strings. But it's just called a partial capo. Kaiser makes them, Shub makes them. Probably half a dozen other people make them. That's and the Shub is my favorite. But I have a lot of fun playing with the partial capo.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right, so I'm going to get back and do, this is one of the oldest songs that I do. And RJ, when I say old, I'm talking, my first album came out in 1978, so this was on it. I was playing it on piano. I have noticed some of our peers going back to songwriter piano in the pandemic. It hasn't happened to me yet. So I just play this on guitar. That's not really the reason it's distinctive. I mean, in longevity, of course, that I'm still playing it after those many years. But the best thing about the song is that my sister asked me to play it at her wedding. Just a few years ago, although she's been with her partner since the beginning of time, and this was what was known as a Supreme Court wedding at the time. So she asked me to sing this song, Whatever You Do. Whatever you do, keep a hand on the wheel and an eye on the road. It's the only way to get home with a heavy load. Whatever you do, keep a peaceful mind, and neither good luck nor bad will catch you from behind. I looked out my window last night. The stars, you know, they were shining so bright. They were all lined up to see you through. Whatever you do, whatever you do, whatever I do, I'll take my time about it. If it's too much for me, I can do without it. Whatever I do, I won't be afraid to climb, nor afraid to fall. Sometimes, you know, it's the loser who takes all. I looked out my window today. All four winds, they were blowing my way to fill my sails and see me through. Whatever I do, whatever I do, whatever we do, let's try to keep in mind what we've been through so far. We've helped each other be who we are. Whatever we do, let's keep a part of the fool and a part of the clown. It'll make us stronger if we lay our burden down from time to time. Tonight out my window, I don't see a thing, but deep inside, you know it feels like spring. And that's all we need to see us through. Whatever we do, whatever we do, that's all we need to see us through.
Just beautiful, beautiful song.
Thank you, RJ.
Really, a wedding song?
A wedding song.
Nice.
I mean, I didn't write it for a wedding, but it had its
Well, it
highest
worked
calling.
out. It worked out okay.
Had its highest calling at a wedding.
Yeah, and the guitar. I love the guitar and the chords and the progressions are really cool too. I think it has like that wedding vibe for some reason.
Yeah,
You know, the really full guitar and lots of people crying. I can see that.
Yeah, totally.
No, a beautiful song, really. And how long ago was that written?
It was written sometime in the late 70s, let's put it that way. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Good songs hold up, right?
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah.
It wasn't written quite that long ago. Maybe I was thinking about it then. I don't know. I found myself at a wishing well, threw in some wishes and I ran like hell, as far away as I could go. I think I'm better off if I don't know. I've always been just a little scared of what's been hiding inside my head. If I could only make this right, throw down my guard and step into the light, and possibilities, they start to unfold when I unlock my secrets, open up my heart with eyes wide open, so I can see that in this life I feel differently. Being different, well, it's just a sign, something I've carried all of my life. It does not matter where I go, I'm a square peg in a round hole. But I'll keep throwing down the wishing well, and I won't look back to see where they fell. I'll keep on running and I hope to see. All I've got to do is be me. differently. Thank you. You had a song about the light as well. Is that the title of your new record?
Yeah,
Yeah.
looking for the light.
Looking for the light.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And all right, I'm gonna do my last song here, and RJ's got another one coming as well. This is a song I kind of wrote, attempting to catch that spirit of the '60s, the protest songs, updating it for the things that we're worried about now, which some of them are the same, amazingly enough. I don't know how that happened, but some of them are different. It's a song called I Saw the Sea. I saw the sea come slowly rising as the white glaciers slipped away. Saw the seasons shift, the migrations drift, while prophets kept on growing day to day. I saw the butterflies bewildered as the oryx pierced the ground. I saw the land pass from hand to hand. I heard the farmers weaving sound. Now is the time to put names to these crimes and gather your friends and mine and draw the line. I saw the guns in every hand and the child soldiers that were hired. I saw the blood in a crimson flood. In the names of many gods, the shots were fired. I saw the faceless corporations hiding behind policemen's shields. Saw the mother's fears turn to mother's tears. I saw the fresh graves in the fields. Now is the time to put names to these crimes and gather your friends and mine and draw the line. Behind our television fantasies, the masters of the universe preside. The theft of nature's bounty by a self-chosen few, or with the thirst for bread and justice, soon collide. I saw the newspapers defeated and their great voices slowly fade. Heard the poets bark, turned to whispers in the dark, while the information oligarchs got paid. I saw the voters turned away by rules that we had seen before. Jim Crow in the night, protecting all that's white, while money bought elections by the score. Now is the time your friends and mine and draw the line.
Nice. Woohoo. Yeah, bring those songs back. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's full circle almost, you know. Well, I want to
Afraid
thank you
so.
for letting me play a few songs for you tonight and for the invite.
Oh, you're welcome. Great pleasure.
You have another series coming up? Do you do these regularly?
Well, I have now started 3 different series.
Oh,
One
wow.
of them is this kind of dual
Okay.
show where we can be wherever we are and play together or alternate. And then I'm doing, bringing in just another musician into the studio now that we're vaxxed. I had a really nice pedal steel player come in, and I've got another nice musician come in a couple of weeks. And then I'm going to do some collaborations with local songwriters where we're going to work, sing and play along with each other in the studio too.
Cool.
So, yeah, so I mean, I'm finding this not that constraining. I mean, there are things that
Could
we
be
can
worse.
do. Could be worse.
That sounds
Yeah.
great. I appreciate being a part of it, and I'm going to end on a song. I want to say it's a downer, but it kind of is. But self-reflection, I guess. Thanks again, y'all. Oh, I'm a little bit of firecracker, little bit of Pillsbury dough. I find comfort in silence, even though I'm left all alone. I'm wiser as I'm older, and I've got the scars to prove it. So look beyond the surface, you just might find I'm worth it. Maybe now is not the time to talk about the past, but I sure miss those days of wonder. I sure wish they would have lasted just a little bit longer, a few more years, long enough to claim my innocence, long enough to hide the tears. And I used to think I'd save the world with the words that I'd write down. Now my shiny belly Buddha on the dashboard's gone wrong. And these miles and miles of dreaming, they won't get me anywhere till I press down on the pedal, hit the gas, get out of here. And here's hoping I'll remember just who I am. I'm not a shadow on a sidewalk, I'm not some glitter in the wind. But who knows how fate will have it, who knows where I belong. When my dust finally settles, the stars will be long gone. I used to think I'd save the world with the words that I'd write down. Now my shiny belly Buddha on the dashboard's got a frown. These miles and miles of dreaming, they won't get me anywhere until I step down on the pedal, hit the gas, get out of here. Yeah. I'm a little bit of firecracker, little bit of Pillsbury dough. I know I find comfort in silence, even though I'm left all alone. I'm wiser as I'm older, and I've got the scars to prove it. So look beyond the surface, where you just might find I'm worth it. Thank you.
Yeah. good
Thanks for letting me
stuff.
sing some songs tonight. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, well,
Gotta do this more
wonderful-
often.
Wonderful to have you, RJ, and thanks for pitching in. And for those of you listeners, feel free to do the things that we do in this space, like subscribe and like and comment and share and all that sort of stuff. Oh, and let me put up, and if you want to do this, that's another possibility, and we'd appreciate it.
You can find me on all the socials, and my webpage is rjcowdery.com, www.
Yeah,
That's my name.
there we go.
Don't wear it
And-
out. I don't know why I said that.
Or do wear it out, yeah.
Do wear it out, whatever.
Do wear it out, yeah. Yeah, okay.
I appreciate the time, y'all. Thanks
Yeah.
so much.
Thanks to everybody, and have a good evening, and we'll see you again soon, either in the virtual world or in actual
Real
real
life.
world. Could be,
In
could
real life.
happen. Yeah. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks.